Hello, welcome to our seed starting station where Sophie and I are hanging out. Oh, thank you for the kisses. So I'm just checking in. We have some sweet peas that need some attention, and we've got trays and trays of them going. As you can see, see here and here and here and here. So we need to pinch them. They're growing beautifully and we're so excited for that. But I am just going through and pinching them. So we're going to pinch out the main stem. And Erin at Floret says to leave 2 or 3 little leaves, but I think I'm going to leave about 4. Maybe I should follow her since she's a master gardener, but I saw someone else said that they pinched out just enough to leave 4 leaves. So, well, maybe I'm doing 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll do 3 on this one. I'm just kind of trying to follow what feels good. So I'm gonna take this and just, I love you, I'm doing this for your growth. Pinch out this part and leave this. You're gonna be stronger and more vibrant and healthy and produce way more flowers because of that. So one of the things that I like to practice is talking to my plants. I think anytime we're in relationship with someone or something, it can be good to be mindful of being, oh, you're really attached to this other one. Good to be mindful about how we communicate and what we're speaking and just communicating clearly. This one is, y'all are in a enmeshed relationship here. Okay. Wow. I'm not even sure where one begins and one ends. They have gotten all tangled up in each other. This is terrible. I don't even know if I can be a gardener. Okay, that's okay. Positive self-talk. Okay, here we go. So there's a little bit of enmeshment and codependency going on, where maybe perhaps the gardener just let them grow too big before planting them out. So, okay, I'm so sorry if I hope I'm not hurting you. Okay, so we have, oh gosh, I just ripped a leaf off. We have this guy has finally become unenmeshed with all of this chaos that's happening right here. I mean, the codependency is unreal. Okay, good. See, now you've become established on your own. So this is where we are. God, this is embarrassing. But anyway, so I'm gonna pinch out again, looking at the main stem, which is this guy. I'm really proud of you for seeing that you already have growth, but and he's expanding, or she's expanding. But as I'm pinching them out, one of the things that I like to talk about, I feel like this guy needs, oh, it's a deep cut. So when I look at this, I'm like, Rebecca, you got a little bit carried away. I didn't want to pinch them, honestly. I'm always scared of doing something wrong. I am. I'm just afraid of, like, we're ruining something and we're causing harm to it. And so then I avoid. But I let it get a little too long and now I'm going to pinch it. But it feels like, just energetically, it feels like this part needs to be pinched. But it's like a whole long, wonderful thing. But I'm just going to declare and speak to it. You are safe and you are healthy and well, and I'm going to do this for your growth and your good. And there you are. Okay, so good. That feels good. So, listen, I could be full of compost, but I just feel like, well, compost is good stuff, but you know what I'm saying, like manure. But I just feel like one of the practices that I personally want to have as a flower farmer is speaking life over our flowers and just reminding them they are loved, I love you, and that I am not pinching them to take away anything from them that is good and beautiful, but rather I'm pinching them and pruning them so that they'll blossom and bloom even more abundantly. And why I do this out loud and say things to affirm my love for a plant is because it's a spiritual practice. It's a meditative work. I love you. And it's to be mindful that I believe in our Creator, and there's just too much wonder and beauty that's happening. I don't think it can be from happenstance personally. And sometimes it feels like we are being pruned, and it feels like all this beautiful growth that's going on in our life is being kind of cut short. And so I want to be mindful that when it feels like I'm being pruned, that I'm still loved. I love you. And I am being held with great care, great intention. And my life will bloom, and it will bear fruit, and it will be beautiful. And I don't need to fear or worry. So as I do this, I say, I love you. You are doing wonderfully. And I'm doing this to help your life and to bring greater blessing. So that's what I'm doing here at Felicity Floral Farm. I'm a hot mess, but what can I say? I'm doing my best, and so are you. So just take a few minutes to deal with the things that need to be dealt with. Stop putting it off. Be gentle with yourself and your tender heart that wants to do really well and wants to succeed. And just, be brave. You can do hard things. You can do things that are unknown and that you've never done before. I've never pinched sweet peas before. This is my first time, live and on camera. But, there's a first time for everything. And not every single farmer just became wildly successful. And not every mother was just wildly successful from the start, or not every whatever you want to fill in the blank. We all have to start somewhere. We all have to learn. So, be at rest like little Sophie. Right, Sophie? Be at rest and know you're doing a great job. And just take your time and do research, but don't get lost in the research, because I've gotten lost in research. Just try your best. You're doing great. And I'll see you on our next episode of, well, I guess being vulnerable and flower farming. Bye.